So, good morning, one and all. This is the continuation of the previous video where we saw about the human neuron comparison with the artificial neuron structure. So, we will be seeing about types of neuron here. We have three types of neuron. One is sensory neuron, motor neurons, and interneurons. Sensory neuron means which transmit information to enable our senses, whereas motor neurons which actually transmit the information to all the muscles, and interneurons, it is actually the it acts transmit between the sensory neuron and the motor neurons. And the next is structural classification of neuron. We have unipolar, bipolar neurons and multipolar neurons are there. And neurons, what are the main functions of neuron is it receives signals, transmits signals throughout the body, which we already seen in the definition. And the next concept is called as the perceptron. The perceptron is nothing but which is one of the simplest artificial neural network architecture. Perceptron, it actually introduced by Frank Rosenblatt in the year 1957. He proposed this perceptron learning rule, which is actually based on the MCP neuron. Mcculloch perceptron neuron. It is actually the classification algorithm which is mainly used for binary classifiers. Binary in the sense it is zeros and ones. This algorithm enables neuron to learn and processes elements in the training set one at a time. So this is actually the definition of perceptron. It was introduced by Frank Rosenblatt. And the next is, and we know the definition of neural networks where it is the it is actually the type of machine learning which is inspired by the human brain. It has interconnected nodes of networks or neurons which process and transmit the information. So we will be studying about the layers of neural network. What are all the layers of neural network? Means we have single layer and multiple layer out there. Layer means we have actually three layers. One is input layer, hidden layer and output layer. Each, if you see in this diagram, each input is connected with every hidden layers. Number 1 which is connected with the first hidden layer, number 2 is also 3 as well as 4, and similarly the 1 is connected to second and third as well, and the second is connected to first 2 and 3, third is connected to 1, 2 and 3. So likewise everything is interconnected. How our brain will be, the same way the neural network is. The next is, it is depending upon number of layers. There are two types of neural networks layers. One is single layered neural network and the second one is multi-layered neural network. Single layer means it contains only input and output layer. There won't be hidden layers. The input layer will receive the input signal and the output layer generates the output signals accordingly. And multi-layer neural network, which contains input, output and one or more than hidden layer will be there. So that's the vast difference between single layer and multi-layer. Single layer doesn't contain input hidden layer, whereas multiple layer might contain one or more hidden layers. So we will see the difference here. Multi-layer, we have shallow neural network and deep neural network is there. And if you see single network layer, it has only input layer and output layer. Shallow means it will have input, hidden and output, whereas deep neural network means there are a lot of hidden layers in between input and output. So to train a model for any complex situation, we will use this deep neural network. And the next is, these are the vast difference between diagrammatic representation of single layer neural network and multi-layer and deep neural network. Input layer, output layer. Shallow means only one hidden layer will be there, and deep neural networks mean n number of hidden layers will be there. In the next we saw about perceptron already. And what are the types of perceptron? A single layer perceptron are there, and multi-layer perceptron are there. What a single layer perceptron is, it is actually limited to linear separable patterns. It is effective for tasks where the data can be divided into distinct categories. So let us continue this video in the next forthcoming session. Thank you.